We're probably gonna watch tomorrow's because I kind of like his vibes. Most of my reacting videos are with him, but it's just because he knows how to react to them, and it just gives me a little bit of insight. So let's get it. Tell me if it's a little bit too low for you guys.
So there is a YouTuber out there named Your Fellow Arab.
The person I know about, like the backstory, what I know about this YouTuber is that he goes around different places, kind of just talks to everybody, kind of just meets different people, different hoods, and gets like a tourist that's like in the hood nation, would you say? But he's a good YouTuber. I've watched him. He's actually very humble, so this is surprising.
First gained notoriety for streaming and playing games like Fortnite and doing pretty well in their events. You guys may remember that Fortnite Mania was absolutely massive, and this guy was on that wave. But a couple of years ago, things changed, and he most likely knew he had to pivot as his style of content was dying.
I'm basically quitting competitive Fortnite next season, at least taking a year off, seeing how it affects me.
So that's when he started doing vlogs and other in real life content while traveling around the world. Which
is a beautiful move, bro. Like, gaming can only take you so far, so you gotta do something else.
Turn parlay into doing in real life streams, which we all know are pretty much the hottest thing in content creation right now. And you guys need to understand, when it comes to this internet game, it's rare for lightning to strike twice, but this dude actually managed to revitalize his career in a whole nother genre, which is insanely hard to do. Now, the only problem with this in real life and vlog style content is you feel like you always have to kind of step it up for your audience, do the next craziest thing. And around a year ago, he really started to go more extreme and began doing some guerrilla journalism in all these different countries. I met the most wanted kingpin in the Middle East. I snuck inside a terrorist hideout cave. Day 1, living with the Mexican cartel. These are just a few of the hard-hitting pieces of content.
And his content is actually really good. Like, very respectful, very censored. Obviously for the respect for the other people. So, but he's a good YouTuber for sure. It's kind of surprising.
The Arab has been producing, obviously putting himself in danger time and time again to do so. And sadly, at this point, it seems like things have actually gotten serious for this man, and all the documenting of gangs and cartels might have put him in a bad place. Because he's now apparently been kidnapped in Haiti by someone named Lanmo Sanjo.
Take a good look at this guy, bro. Tell me you guys want to trust him, bro. Not because of, you know what, but like, this is what he looks like, bro. Seems like a hustler, bro, for sure.
Who is apparently wanted by the FBI for his violent crimes. Apparently, Arab was traveling with another Canadian journalist, and the two of them were allegedly both kidnapped by a gang there in Haiti while they were supposed to be interviewing their leader. And this is actually how I caught wind of this story, a Keemstar tweet. Apparently, these two guys are somewhat friends, or at least associates. I guess he spent 24 hours with him back in the day.
I swear Keemstar knows everybody.
And he says Arab was kidnapped in Haiti. He's been missing for 2 weeks. Prayers, please.
2 weeks?
And that's when I started to do a little
And that's when it started surfacing? Did anybody notice that he was gone, though? Prior to 2 weeks? Like, he had to tell, like, somebody, like, where he's going and what he's doing, and not who he's associating with, obviously, but there's, like, some type of information. What?
Apparently, this is the last video that Arab shot before he was kidnapped.
So we actually cannot leave to Port-au-Prince until the morning because it's already 6 p.m. and if we leave right now, we'll get there while it's dark. It's about a 6-hour road trip. We'll get there while it's dark, and that place is completely run by gangs. So you don't want to be dealing with the gangs, even though we have safe passage.
Wait, where is he at again?
All it
He's in Haiti, okay.
takes is one stupid gang member holding an AK-47 for one thing to go wrong. So we're not taking that risk at night. We're going to be leaving at 3 in the morning.
So obviously he understands the risks and the dangers that come with making this type of gang content, especially in other countries.
Yep.
But I guess that's likely also the high that keeps him going.
I just really wanted to show you guys the view from this hotel. We're the only people in this entire hotel. Everybody else is workers.
I seen this video on Twitter, bro. Like, that should be a sign, in a way. Like, something's going on. there's something that's gonna be happening. Should be like a red flag. I mean, obviously he's trying to make content for YouTube, and that's where he gets his money from. But a whole hotel to yourself, like a actual hotel, not like a suite, like a little suite, like a whole hotel to yourself.
Employees, etc., because no one's allowed in the country, so there's no tourists here, okay, other than those Royal Caribbean guys, but I have the entire hotel to myself.
Well, that's the thing, guys. It does seem like it's a pretty dire situation in Haiti, from social to economic to pretty much any standard you might go by. And at this point, it is not a safe place to travel internationally at all.
Look at that view, man. You got that mountain.
I got a couple of friends that are from Haiti, and the stories that they have told me before is kind of gruesome. The reason why people leave Haiti is just because it's not really a safe place. Like, yeah, us in the United States may seem like, oh, Haiti, it's a beautiful place, a place that's not United States. But there comes danger with traveling to different places that you think that are beautiful. You're tunnel visioned into a place where you feel like it's just going to be a vacation, but sometimes it can end up like this.
Mountain range. You got the sun setting, okay? You have entire Cap Haitian over here. And we've got a pool, which I wasn't going to take advantage of, but how many times in your life are you the only person in an entire hotel? Because the country's completely shut down, no one should be coming in, and you're just a retarded YouTuber. I feel like we got to take advantage of the pool.
And I hope our board did, because things are not looking very good for him at this point. People within his circle began to speak out. Arab's editor here, he is currently kidnapped. Pray for him. Videos will still be pumped. I will shortly release that last bit of footage of him that was captured in Haiti, which is what we just watched. I'm guessing there's one of his boys. He says, tried keeping it private for 2 weeks, but it's getting out.
Why? Wait. Tried keeping it private for 2 weeks, but it's getting out everywhere now. Yes, Arab has been kidnapped, but like, I mean, I kind of get it. Like, you want to keep it private, so like it doesn't alert the people that are like that actually are holding him. But it comes to a point, bro. Like, he's in Haiti. He's not in the United States, bro. You gotta like at least put it under the radar with the police or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. Like, there's probably something behind the story that aren't really being told. But 2 weeks, bro. That's fucking 2 weeks. Kidnapped, not talking, no social, no like posting or like knowing that he's safe. Like, he could have flown under the radar if nobody said anything, bro. But and then people would have been said like, oh, he's just probably just taking a break. But yeah, he's kidnapped. Yeah, it's police work. It's probably the police saying like, hey, don't put it out right now. But probably like 13 days in, they're like, okay, it's getting kind of serious. It's 2 weeks, no communication. But we found the corporate who's holding him. But it's 2 weeks, man. Like, I swear after 48 hours, they're supposed to kind of bring out the situation to the public. But there's something behind this that we're not getting told from the police, for sure.
Out everywhere now. Yes, Arab has been kidnapped in Haiti, and we're working on getting him home. Love y'all, he'll be out soon. So hopefully that is an indication that this man is...
Alright, that's not really cool to say, man, but you do you, brother.
Alive. They're apparently holding him for ransom, like $600,000 is what they allegedly want in this situation. And it's a little bit eerie that this is the last thing he tweeted out before he got taken away.
Imagine all the shit I've done that should have killed me, and I die in a car accident. I'd be the biggest pussy of all time. Light scratches keep moving.
Imagine all this shit I've done that should have killed me, and I die in a car accident. And he was saying this after apparently a terrible head-on-head collision. He said, I'd be the biggest pussy of all time. Like scratches keep moving. And obviously it wasn't the car accident that took him out, but for him to even talk about his death or his disappearance mere moments before it happened is pretty strange and pretty...
So he probably knew that something, like, they probably were like, hey, you can make one last little thing, one last little tweet or communication to the world, and then we're going to take you so you don't have any communication to anything else. That's probably what he's saying. That's probably what this tweet was about.
Eerie. Sneeko is his boy. They've done a lot of streams together, and this was his reaction to the kidnapping.
That's not an abandoned hotel. That was literally a hotel that he clocked in because the state of Haiti, well, not the state, the country of Haiti was it was on lockdown. Nobody can come in, nobody could leave. That's why it was free. That's a once in a lifetime type of like opportunity to say like, oh, you have your own hotel to yourself. It's not him taking advantage of a abandoned hotel.
Arab has been kidnapped in Haiti. He's been kidnapped for 15 days.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too.
Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
Your fellow Arab, the YouTuber, our good friend. So free Arab and prayers for Arab. Arab's been kidnapped for 15 days. I just saw an article.
Wait, for 15 days or has it been 15 days since then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a very sketch opinion. Nobody being there. That's why I said at the beginning, a red flag of nobody being at the hotel. It is a red flag. I get it. But when you're doing YouTube videos like this, you're probably not thinking about it unless you have someone with you that has a second opinion, you know? But that should have been a red flag at first. Like, nobody's at this hotel. Something's going on. Bad vibes going on. The universe tells you something in different ways that you probably don't understand, but I really hope he's okay.
Yeah. I know. Random announcement, I know.
Am I the only one who feels like that is just a very nonchalant response to one of your boys being kidnapped in a foreign country, and you know he's being held by like a very powerful gang? I also thought this was crazy. In response to Arab's last tweet, this guy says, "I would have said the cartel got a hit on you, don't worry." So just a little bit more foreshadowing there. And apparently this kidnapping has been a pretty big issue over in Haiti. I mean, like you saw Arab say, no one's really traveling there at this point.
The conference said too many kidnappings are occurring in Haiti and filing people's souls with sadness and fear. Last year, about 3,000 people were reported kidnapped according to UN statistics. The nuns are the latest high-profile kidnapping. Yeah, and there's like a lot of shit going on, bro. Haiti is like one of those places.
Last year, about 3,000 people there were reportedly kidnapped, and that's not even to consider all the people who get taken there and are obviously never actually reported.
So just explain for us, if you can, Mr. Kearney.
It's kind of just crazy how much stuff is going on around us and it's not being reported. I mean, obviously it's not a like news to kind of air in the United States, but these things really should be kind of flown into like worldwide. But it's the media for you.
Why gang violence is on the rise? Is it largely because of the power vacuum since the assassination of the president 2 years ago?
Wait, see, like I didn't even know Haiti had a assassination of the president. Is that true? Does anybody know about that? The assassination of the president? Damn. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. Maybe I'm just not looking at the news as much. I've never been like the news type of person. I like goes up on the news. I mean, I downloaded this app that kind of shows me what's going on now, prior like 2 months ago, but like, damn, that's crazy.
It's certainly a combination of things, one of which being, of course, the power vacuum. The second being the fact that we have a police force that's seriously understaffed. If you compare, Haiti is about a little over 1 police officer for every 1,000 population. You compare that to any country in the Caribbean.
Wait, what did you say?
Force that's seriously understaffed. If you compare, Haiti is about a little over 1 police officer for every 1,000 population. You compare that.
1 police officer every 1,000 resident that's living there. That's crazy.
Any country in the Caribbean, it's closer to 3. There's the issue of corruption and even the number of...
How much people live in Haiti? Hold up. How much people... That's still a lot of people, but like that's not a lot of police officers. I know I spelled that wrong. Don't judge me. I'm still trying to get used to this keyboard.
Police officers that do play their role effectively are hampered and are able to fulfill their task. So it's really an environment where the state is unable to fulfill its duties and requirements, and that left an open space for individuals who are ready to take to guns and to rule in accordance with their interests to take over.
So it really just sounds like it's an absolutely horrendous situation over in Haiti. And like ever since their leader was assassinated...
Third world countries are fucking crazy, bro. Honestly, like... Yes, us in the United States or even in a better situation state would say that. In countries and shit like that. It comes to a point where like, yeah, we glorify stuff like going and visiting these type of countries. In my opinion, it's different, but at the same time, it comes with consequences. Because we don't know much that's going on out there. We just see the palm trees, the good food, the different cultures, the different vibes, just because you're not used to it. But there's a lot of shit going on, man, in this world.
A couple years back, it's almost like a free-for-all. It's just anarchy. People are doing whatever they want.
Not gonna lie, if we are in the USA, I mean, yeah, we are in debt. But my opinion, the only reason why we are in debt because we're building stuff that doesn't really need to be where it needs to be. We're not putting it into the streets. We're not putting it into the housing. We're not putting it into the people that can actually invest their money. We're just spending money for the things that we don't need, like Starbucks, McDonald's, Wendy's, like all these fast food chains. We don't need. We need money that's going to actually put into our city that's going to make us a richer city. That's why you see these people like Dubai and all these other countries that are outstanding. I won't say Dubai is a perfect place, but that's a very good place to kind of put it into perspective. Like Dubai is one of the richest cities in the world. Yes, they may be in debt, but yeah.
With no repercussions. A nurse that was kidnapped over in Haiti actually spoke out about her experience.
I want you to know that I hold no grudges against you in my heart. That doesn't mean that I agree with what you are doing, especially what you are doing against your own Haitian brothers and sisters. Dorsonville posting her statement on the website El Roy, the nonprofit the New Hampshire nurse and mother was working for.
I mean, there's a lot of things that's going on in this world to the point where we have quote unquote beef with people, and which is stupid because people want to take over territory. Taking over territory is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Like, nobody actually owns this land, bro. Like, if you say the government owns this land, nobody owns this fucking land, bro. They just said they own this land because they're the biggest fucking gang that's out there. All they are is just the biggest gang, legal gang, quote unquote.
Or at the time of her kidnapping.
Wow, so you go out there just trying to do good, trying to help people out. You're working for this nonprofit. And then both this lady and her daughter get kidnapped. You know, it's not the type of story that makes more compassionate people want to go over there. And it's sad because it seems like Arab really felt as though he was turning his life around in a major way. Here in this tweet, it says, "It's amazing what a human can achieve in 12 months. In January 2023, I was averaging 15,000 views a YouTube video. In December 2023, I'm doing 1 million a week. I spent the last 12 months of my life, every dollar I had, and every waking hour building my dreams." Now, the only thing that kind of raises my red flags in this situation, I mean, first off, was Sneako's reaction to this information going public.
Well, the thing is, like, Sneako's reaction, I'm not really reading deep into his reaction, what he did. He didn't really know what to say because, like, someone got kidnapped. What are you supposed to say? You can't say too much to the point where you obviously care at the end of the day, but like if you say too much, it's gonna make you seem like you don't care if you say the wrong thing.
Like, it was almost like he couldn't really care at all. And then this guy says, this is the last message Arab sent me before getting kidnapped in Haiti. You head into the capital. I'm probably interviewing the leader. Barbecue, which is a nickname for this leader. He says, if I don't get kidnapped before then. So to me, that just seems a little bit too perfect. I mean, I guess in an ideal world, even if he was like looking for some sort of cloud or some sort of big news cycle within this story, that would actually be better than him actually being kidnapped at this point. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all of this down below. Of course, I will continue to keep you updated in this situation, so y'all make sure you subscribe.
I'm pretty sure that's all they really have, to be honest. But then, yeah, bro, I really hope you get found, bro. Real shit. That's like the worst thing you can really go through, to be honest. Like, yeah, you can be killed, but it's done in an instant. I won't say like that's the most perfect thing to like kind of put this against, but being kidnapped and held against your will, probably being chained up and other stuff. If you guys know my gist, but being kidnapped is, I've never been it, but like, damn, like that shit's scary. Really hope for him and his family and his cousins and his relative, his friends, his everything around him, it really does get situated and he comes back. Discovered oil. That's a whole ass essay, bro. That is true though. Yeah, it's a good place. As we, yeah. Their money, but they have oil. Yeah, oil. Yep. I see where you're coming from. There's a percentage of people that die from being kidnapped in Haiti. Bro, everywhere in this world, at least what's being shown to the media, there's so much shit going on that we don't know about. Like, what I think right now, and I know for sure, there's so much like people being held against their will right now, and just because their family or their friends or people around them, quote unquote, don't care or don't have money, they're still there, and it's sad. It's sad. This world is fucked. This world is fucked for sure.